Hello class, my name is Aubrey Mahoney, and first off I want to apologize. I might be catching my mouth or coughing or mumbling. I just recently had mouth surgery. Have you ever gone and went to go check your mail and had that dreadful fear that you're going to have a stack of bills or have bills come in with final notice or past due? Many Americans could benefit from financial counseling since they are late on their bills, owe more on their credit cards than they do have in their savings, or are getting calls from collection agencies. Many American people live outside their budget and are charging items on credit cards. I have seen a high number of people who have had to file for bankruptcy because of debt. My sister and her husband had to file for bankruptcy because of the change in their income when the economy came to a halt. And because they were charging on credit cards, they couldn't afford to pay for things. Her friend and her husband also had to file right before them because they like to buy things that they could not afford. I want to explain to you how there is help for people who are having trouble paying their bills. They can learn how to not live on credit, how to work with creditors and resolve their debt. Paying bills can cause more of an issue than what people think. According to Forbes magazine, 1 in 3 Americans have been reported of non-payment of bills. When people do not pay their bills, it can affect their employability, so if you want to look for another job, their ability to buy or rent a home, and their insurance rates and their access to other loans. One of the ways that Americans can try to get by that they don't realize is not a well decision is when you get these things in the mail that say cash back or 0 interest rate for a certain date. There actually are loopholes that says if you don't pay the balance in time, you will actually have to pay all that back interest for the time frame that you had for 0 interest rate. According to CBS.com, nearly 30% of Americans have reported more credit card debt than they have in savings. One reason why people are trying to spend money like one reason why people are trying to spend money like they did when the economy was good. The last few years have been really hard on people with unemployment. In fact, here is the American debt, and here's the different shades that you can see for the different countries. It is mostly down here in the South is where most of the debt has been. Also, here is the percentage shared with debt and collections by states. Texas has a 44% chance. Connecticut, you're at 26%. South Dakota's at 20%. Nevada's at 46.9%. California's at 33.0%. This is the amount of their debt that they have. According to USToday.com, 35% of Americans have had debt and collections. Collections being when bills have not been paid for 180 days. If a collection agency calls you, don't ignore the problem. Don't hang up with them. Just tell them honestly, I can't afford to pay. Then they might actually work with you or come with a debt solution resolved that you can pay a percentage of it off and then make payments to it. If that doesn't work for you, you can also go to National Foundations of Credit Counseling at www.nfcc.org. You can also get a free copy of your credit report to see if something is wrong. Maybe somebody mistyped a number and put their bad credit on yours with a change of a social security number. You can actually go to annualcreditreport.com or creditkarma.com. Those are 2 really good sources to go to see what's going on with your credit report. Many Americans need help with finance, for paying their bills, lessening their credit card debt, and dealing with collecting agencies. There are a few things that you can do to help. Track what you're spending. Take lunch to work versus eating out, and not getting that morning Starbucks coffee, which I know we all love. These are little things that can help with cutting out extra bills and items that you don't need to be spending money on if you're having problems with your debt. You can also work with collections agencies and seeking out financial counseling like those 2 places that I mentioned to you, www.nfcc.org, or you can also get that free credit report to help you, and you can maybe go talk to somebody with those debt consolidation companies. I hope that you've learned a little bit more about financial debt and how to fix it before it gets worse. Thank you.